you want, like this. So I'm going to be stopping here. This is 23. So I'll go ahead now and take my bust point for my blouse. This is my bust point. So anytime you're taking the bust point from shoulder to the bust point, then I'll go ahead. The next thing is shoulder to under bust, right under the bust. Then the next thing is shoulder to the waistline. This is the waistline. So this is my shoulder to my waistline. So I'll move ahead to taking the bust circumference. Bust circumference. So make sure your tape is on top the bust, not under or above, on top the bust. So this is the bust circumference, and make sure it's easily movable. So I'll go ahead and take my under bust circumference. So this is my under bust circumference. And the next thing is the waist circumference here. So I'll measure the waist circumference. So I'll go ahead now and measure the hip circumference. So make sure the tape is on the top of the bust and it's movable, it's not too tight. Okay, so that is my hip circumference. So I'll go ahead and mark the lower hip. Now when taking this part, you ask your client to take 1 foot up a bit, as if the person is walking. So this gives it fitting at this area, and your skirt or your gown is not too loose at this part. So that's how you take this part measurement. All right, so the next thing, I will go ahead and take my skirt length, the length of my skirt. So from the waist, you ask your client where they want the waist to be. So from the waist now, I will go down to my knee. If it's a short skirt, you stop at the knee. If it's a long skirt, you go down straight to the floor, depending on where your client wants it to stop. So that's that for the waist. Then the next thing is for a gown. If you're going to take a measurement for a gown, from your shoulder, you take your tape across the bust line and down to the knee, or above the knee, or anywhere your client wants the dress to stop. So if it's